Just a quick preview on our Moonee Valley runners, starting off with My Nordic Hero.
Horse is working very well. He went to Moonee Valley Tuesday morning, got around there like a greyhound.
Yep.
And
Cat in silk slippers.
last run was very good, so he'll be hard to beat, but he's got a bad draw, needs a bit of luck.
And as Barrier 5.
Running terrific. He's back in form, likes to get back, finish off strongly. Last two runs have been seconds, should be hard to beat.
We head to the Sunshine Coast, then starting off with One Foot in Heaven in the O'Shea.
Yeah, well, he should appreciate the more forgiving surface. A lot of his better form in Europe has been on soft tracks, and that's what he's likely to get Saturday. His runs haven't been too bad, just needs that cut in the ground, so he'll get that Saturday with Corey Brown in the saddle.
And Egg Tart.
Much better run last start. She was beaten ahead in a Group 1 race, so good form for this Group 2 race. She's 3 from 3 on a heavy track, and interestingly, her Group 1 wins are on good tracks, but she obviously handles it. And
Distance
last start
is right.
was good. Distance should be perfect.
Okay, then we have It's Time for Magic, more than likely to stay in Sydney.
Yeah, come back to Sydney. Yeah. Yep.
In Times of War from Barrier 11.
Yeah, didn't have any luck from an awkward gate last start, so this draw's not much better. I think she'll handle the soft track. Racing out of a grade, we're just having a throw at the stumps, trying to get some black type for the owners.
And into the Spear Chief, we have Tougher Than the Rest, ready to bounce back.
Yeah, had no luck last start. He was 3 and 4 wide, did a few little things wrong, which is to be expected once you're out there posted. So his work's been good and he can bounce back. He's done everything right.
Quick preview on Rose Hill Saturday. It's been a while since you've been there. Been busy in Queensland winning Group 1s, but yeah, back to normality this weekend, starting off with Gresham.
Well, he's in terrific form. Impressive winner last start at Canterbury. Blake Shin knows this horse well. He's drawn well. Should be hard to beat again.
And Sparky Lad, Kieran McAvoy.
He's sneaking his way back into form. He's backing up from running well last week. Seems that he likes to race back and finish on strongly. So ride him similarly, and yeah, I think he's a good chance.
And into race 3, Charlene, unlucky last start.
Yeah, she was from a wide draw, and unfortunately hasn't drawn much better on Saturday. It is an extra 100 metres, which I think is a plus. I don't think it will change much, just ride her similar to we did the other day, and obviously it will be hard to beat, but like any back marker, they need a bit of tempo on up front.
Race 5, Syed, first up over the 1800.
Yeah, he has won fresh up in the past, but that was in a much easier grade. You wouldn't expect him to win this race first up. Slowly starting to sneak down in the weights, which is good. I'm sure he'll find some good form in this preparation.
And Black on Gold, Barrier 9.
Yeah, his run in the Scone Cup was very good. He's up to a more suitable distance. I think he's had 2 starts at the track in distance and won them both. Another one with an awkward gate. James McDonald rides. Hopefully he can overcome that wide barrier.
And Dagny down on the minimum.
Yeah, she's also drawn wide with 53 kilos though, so her run was terrific last start. She had the one run over 1800 last prep back in November. She came from last on that day and won impressively, so distance is a big plus. Barrier's a slight concern, but she's done it before.
And race 6, last start winner, It's Time for Magic, stepping into Saturday grade.
Yeah, she's had a busy week. She was didn't reach the reserve in the mare's sale on Wednesday. I think there's a few still looking at purchasing her, but as you see, she can race for 100,000 in prize money on Saturday, and she did win her last start at Warwick Farm, so comes back to the Milk Rose Hill stable overnight tonight. She'll get her Thursday morning, and drawn well. It's a nice race for her.
Okay, into race 7, we've got a strong team. I'm Serious, very impressive last start winner.
Couldn't have been any better. James McDonald rides again. Similar draw, unfortunately, to last start. She'll get back and finish off strongly, but gee, she's a good mare.
And Monasterio, also a last start winner.
Yeah, he won well at Warwick Farm. Obviously a bit of a step up in grade here, but he couldn't have been any more impressive. So he's drawn fairly well and he'll finish off strongly.
And Seaway.
Yeah, well, he found winning form last start as well. He just got beat, didn't he? Yeah. So he ran 2 starts ago. He drew the outside last start. We rode him back and he stormed home just to miss. But look,
1500 suitable for him.
My word, he'll be hard to beat.
Okay, and Chatelard resuming.
Yeah, he would need a run or two, you'd expect. He's a good middle distance horse. That'll step up to 1800 metres in 2 weeks' time.
And a very similar story for Mutarakum.
Yeah, he found some good form in the Melbourne stable last preparation, but once again up to 1800 metres and beyond. So you'd expect those two horses to need the run, but look, anything's possible. They're always there doing their best, as every horse in our stable, and hopefully they can return with good runs.
Okay, into the octagonal. We have Mr. Seawolf. He's had a little bit of a setback since
been
Hawkesbury,
running some good races, not setbacks, freshener.
Freshener.
Yeah. So he's freshened up well. Trod. Yes, Trod.
Yep.
So he looks
Trod
terrific. So he just got an awkward gate, so he'll go back from the draw and probably ride him for luck.
And Invincible, first up, coming down from the Gold Coast stable.
Yeah, he's been working well. It's a hard horse to catch, but when he gets conditions to suit the right ride, he's normally pretty consistent. So it's the right type of race for him, and he looks well.
And Leopari.
Awkward gate, probably just go back and ride him for luck, similar to Mr. Seawolf. He'll appreciate a bit of rain. They've had some rain overnight, so it's a soft 6 on Wednesday morning. It's likely to improve back to close to good, but at least have a bit of give in the track.
Okay, and Sabakat's drawn well in barrier 5.
Yeah, he's edging his way back into form. Last 2 runs have been good. I think coming back to the 1400 is a positive. Good draw should help the rider get him to switch off early in the mid stages of the race, which can often be a bit of a problem for him, but he'll be hard to beat.
Okay, and Noir, drawn awkwardly in 11.
Yeah, she's another one that's drawn entered the race up north, but she'll come back to, or she'll stay in Sydney to race. She hasn't gone up there yet. Yeah, awkward gate, but she's going well. She ran a good second last start from a wide draw as well. So few there with awkward gates, but they'll certainly run well.
And New Universe, who's just needs one scratching to gain a start.
Yeah, he's finally got a good barrier, so got a good draw. Now we've got to get him to the field. I'm sure he'll get a scratching, and he's down at the weights, which will be a big plus for him.